Safety cannot be sacrificed here. What keeps coming our way as far as meetings with the staff of City of Toronto is that they're doing their due diligence to hear all the stakeholders. I understand that by law they have to do that, but they're also saying to us, why do we do 2 inspections of cars every year? Why do we have roof lights? Do we need a meter? Maybe we have people haggle in the streets for price. These are things that
These are questions they pose to you?
Yes. Over 100 years of taxi service, we have evolved to have regulations that protects the public. And with one clean swipe, because of one illegal company, we are looking to eliminate all those safety standards. I can still follow the law. I can implement, I devised this app, I can make it available to the public for their convenience. Public love these apps, and we have over 300,000 downloads of them, and the public love it. But I can follow the law while I'm doing it.
So we know what we go through to place a risk, a taxi risk, and we are surprised that that there would be a product like this with such limitations when none of the insurers are write taxis, and just because it's booked on an app, it's a little bit mind-boggling to us that we would have such an unlevel playing field. But that is what it is. There's also a problem with the fact that if you get up to a certain number of passengers, the amount of coverage you have to carry, if it's 8 or more, it's $5 million. And that hasn't been addressed either. But like those limo buses, they have to carry much higher limits, and it gets higher than that, 8 million when you go to higher passenger amounts.
The 20,000 Uber drivers, we know if they're driving and they're picking up paying passengers, they're not insured. There isn't a product they can even purchase yet right now. So everybody who's out there right now is driving without insurance.
Every licensed taxi driver pays about $350 to renew their license every year. Taxi drivers, right? And they asked in Calgary to have $200 for every Uber driver to pay a year. And they didn't want to even accept that.
Yep, rules are
They don't even want to accept for each driver to pay a fee to the city of $200. They say it's too strenuous. One inspection per year on your vehicle is too strenuous. While taxis have 2 vehicle inspections a year in Toronto, they have $350 per driver, and every license holder has to pay almost $1,300 a year to renew their license. So look at all these fees that taxis are already paying and happily paying because they want to pay their fair share to the city of Toronto. And Uber here is saying they don't want to even pay the city to use their infrastructure. We're suffering as an industry. You're not doing your job as a city to enforce your laws. Stop the fees until the regulations come out. Once the fees hit the budget, and once right away, they kill it. Because they're going to feel the pain now. They're going to feel the burn.
That's about $15 million.
$15 million a year we pay to the city, and because they didn't want to, they don't want to feel the burn on themselves, but they have no problem letting the taxi drivers feel the burn.